Good morning, everybody. It's Sally, and I'm your Monday vlogger for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Welcome to my bedroom. This question today is about tracking. And just before we get into this, let me just remind you, my name is Sally. I have a channel called Cabernet Queen on YouTube. Actually, my subtitle is Sassy Sally Pears Down. I was pretty pear-shaped when I started this journey 71 weeks ago. Actually, earlier than that, because you have to go through the process to get approved for surgery. So when I started the process, I was 250 pounds nearly, and today I am in the upper 120s. I have shifted down a little bit more, even though I'm in maintenance mode. I am 71 weeks out. I would say my weight yesterday was 128.9. I don't get lower than, the lowest has been 128 and a half. So just so you know, I'm not trying to lose any more. I bought some size 4 pants last week that I probably could have worn for 3 months, but I didn't want to go there. So there's all kinds of things you need to process during this journey, and that's not the topic of today, but here it is. Do you track your calories and protein? How do you track it? If you do, how does it support your weight loss or maintenance? And if you do not, why not? If not, do you lose or maintain your weight without keeping track of calories and protein? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Let me talk about my background. When in my early 30s, I lost 120 pounds, 125 pounds on Weight Watchers. I was early 30s, 31, walked 3 miles a day, every day religiously as fast as I could, and ate low fat and not low carb, because that was before low carb. Well, not exactly before, but anyway. So that's a different scenario altogether. That you had to count. You had to count your numbers and all that jazz. And I knew what were free foods, but carbs weren't bad. What was wrong with a big white bagel? Nothing, except that it didn't. It helped me lose weight, but it was bad for my blood sugar, and I never could lose weight again after that. Next phase I went through was South Beach in my late 40s, mid to late 40s, and I have to say South Beach is an approach I still embrace today. It works with RNY, post-weight loss surgery life, because it's mostly about eating healthy proteins, um, good fats, low fat, general cheeses and things, but and vegetables, healthy vegetables, and limit your crap carbohydrates, your simple sugar carbohydrates. Okay, so see, I take more of a holistic approach to what I put in my body than counting calories. I kind of know the loose calorie count of things that I generally eat. If I eat Greek yogurt every day, I know what's in that. If I eat my lentils every day, which you know I do, I know how many calories in those. And if I want to increase my quantity, let's say in my calories, you blow up you blow up your lentils by adding free vegetables. I'll chop zucchini or eggplant, another can of tomatoes, onion. Any of that stuff is healthy, nutrient food for you, but and is satisfying. So I'm about protein and fiber and nutrient-rich foods. I still can't get too comfortable thinking about eating avocados because of the fat content, even though I know it's a good fat. There are things that I'm just not comfortable with. So having said that, I do not count calories exactly, but I know that I eat about 1,000 calories a day, about that. If I go work out at the gym like a maniac some days and my body's just tired, it really wants more food, and so I eat more of that next day. I find those when I'll have an eating day. But even then, when I have an eating day, I eat the stuff that's healthy. What is the point of eating something that has no food value at all? I don't eat for emotional satisfaction. I eat for physical satiation. That is a big change. Not as much a change for other people who have serious issues with those things. I didn't have as much. I find I had, everybody has some, but it wasn't as huge a battle for me. And so I do not battle food addiction today. I do have fears of certain things in my home that I might lose control over. And, you know, so you don't put that stuff in your house. Anyway, so I kind of track my protein loosely also. I know I should be much more specific about that. But since I'm kind of a quasi-vegetarian, only in the fact that solid proteins just sit like a lump of lead in my gut early on, and I never, you know, once you've been burned once, you just like, do I really want to go back there? So I still have a hard time processing eating a lot of solid protein, animal protein. Having said that, I love a little piece of steak. I love scallops. I love shrimp. I had fish the other night. It was delicious. I'd forgotten how good it was. So I try to choose protein first and free vegetables, whatever you want to call a green, healthy vegetable that doesn't spike your blood sugar. I tend to go more with an organic, holistic approach to what I put in my body, and the amounts have to be kind of natural and organic. Let me read to you what it says in my South Beach book. But while we don't count calories, calories do count. It is the quality of those calories that naturally leads to appropriate hunger satisfaction. Generally, if you are making the right food choices, the amount you're eating takes care of itself. By enjoying meals consisting of lean protein and nutrient fiber-rich foods, you will naturally feel satisfied and have no desire to overeat. So that's kind of my approach to everything. Has it helped me lose or maintain without tracking it specifically? Yes, obviously so. I've lost 122 pounds. I've maintained it and lost a little bit more post my 1-year surgery. I used to be in the mid 130s, 133 to 135 would be my range, and now my low range is 128.5 to 131.5. I don't intend on losing anymore, don't want to lose anymore, don't need to lose anymore. But I follow the rules that lead me to good health and energy, and it all works for me. So I think in the early days, if you don't take the opportunity you have where you have no appetite and you are motivated more than anything to be thin and healthy, don't screw with it then. Retrain yourself. If you'd have told me a year ago that I would want to eat things that I eat now that I never would have thought about before, you just don't even know where this could lead you in your life. I eat, things called freekeh and bulgur. I don't eat a lot of them. I love quinoa. Can't eat a lot of that either because I don't want to screw with my calories. I don't want to screw with the carb thing. I mean, I eat a little. I put a little in there to make my lentils more protein rich, to make them a complete protein. I use texturized vegetable protein. I don't do a lot of shakes, but I'm going to start adding a shake in, I think, every day, just to make sure I don't keep going down. So that's it. I think you guys should make a response video. Everybody does this a little bit different. You've got to own this. This is for life. You've got to own this yourself. We have general rules that are important to keep our health right, take our vitamins, drink the water, eat the protein, but you got to own it for yourself because it's a lifelong journey. And you don't want to be falling off and eating the crap. You need to get that crap out of your system. So that's it. I kind of do a low glycemic, South Beachy kind of approach to what I put in my body, because that seems to be what works best for my body and the way my body processes food. So thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Until next week.